there for them to get money without
They get lines looking for witness or because they not get nothing off Latin there. No witness.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. Every guy will do what they want to take some money onto themselves, but they are not lima, then we can wait on the shadow task force so that we can start working. And the several people that are involved, even the things that are happening in Liberia, you told them you place them on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues, standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A and the host Stephen Control on Kings FM 88.5.
Government, I think the government.
We break the news.
As a government, I think the government's focus should be on the bread and butter issue of our people. Where we have our mothers, our fathers are all over here crying. They cannot get what they used to get again. When the government took over, they put every one of them.
We discovered the issue.
There are some people in the country, they're the one can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. The people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you start to insult. President Bata, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. I was children. Why they to be over there for them to get money without
They get lines looking for witness or because they not get nothing off Latin there. No witness.
It is government that we have here, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. Every guy will do what they want to take some money onto themselves, but they are not lima, then we can wait on the shadow task force so that we can start working. And the several people that are involved, even the things that are happening in Liberia, you told them you place them on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues, standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A and the host Stephen Control on Kings FM 88.5.
Exclusive from HotLBR.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they eat their man, they change their man. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a brand new day. I would like to say a pleasant good morning. Welcome to yet another edition of the program. Issues in the society. We've been Stephen Compton. My colleague Janet Pesima is also here. Unfortunately, she wasn't with us on the Friday due to her health condition. By the special grace of God, she has bounced back. Yes, that's great. And I hope to be joined by Solomon Bakari, maybe Aliyu Masale as well. Oh yeah. So today's Monday, the 27th day of October 2025. Oh yeah. So it is good to be here. For those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, we are asking you to share the live video, invite other people to watch along with you as well, as we, discuss issues that matter much to our country. Here on the Monday edition of the program, issues in this society. Okay, so Fatu Conan is also following us there from Kakata, Magibi County. That's good, Fatu. Share the live video. John K. So Welly is also following us. David Topa, Never Peve, Faith Kelvin, Bapin is also following us. Sam Quado doing the same there from Grand Jita County. Moses Dennis is also following us as well. So we are here. There's a continuation of the King's Cash giveaway. Yeah, you listened to Janet Persimmon earlier on when she told you that we are giving out 5,000 Liberian dollars to lucky winners here on the platform. So all you need to do is to dial *799*24#. Star 799*24#. That's the code. And with just 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents USD, you can stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000. And we have other standard prices as well. Like people will be winning a bag of rice. Other people will be winning a cell phone, as we always told you. So you just need to keep playing, because the more you play, the better your chances are to win. And Janice, when you are playing, if your number enters the system, that's the time you'll be qualified for this process, right? So we will not be giving our process to people who are not regular players, right? And so we will be doing that, or the system will be selecting numbers to be able to give out this process based on how well you are going to play. And so keep playing. Star 799*24# is the code. And this morning, from now on to 12 o'clock, we are hoping to give out 5,000 to 10 persons. And that will be based on how well you are going to play. Yeah, 5,000 to 10 persons. If you calculate that, that's small money, Jenny. Yeah, just with just $100, you win 5,000. Is a very good thing. Prices as well. Yeah, you can use that money to do other things. That will be very, very much good for you and your family, your kids as well. And so keep playing. Any moment from now, we will check our dashboard to know as to whether we have reached the threshold to do a draw, right? Of $5,000 a draw. We're hoping to do that very, very quickly. All right, so let's go on and on. Elijah Scott Carter is also following us. Daouda Vanin Sharif following us there from the U.S. Civilized Bella Boy is also following us there from the St. Michael area. Abraham Namba also following us. Egalitaria Green, Elif Tene, and the rest of you there. And so let's go on and on. Our colleague Solomon Bakari from the US there has just joined us. But let me bring on my colleague here in studio, Jenny Pesima. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Conton.
How was the weekend, Jenny?
Well, it was so good, and my health. But thank God for speedy recovery. I'm doing much better. And good morning, team. Good morning, Radio Land. Good morning, everybody that have joined us this morning.
Yes, that's good, and I'm grateful that you are back on your feet, Jenny. The work that we do here, a lot of people out there look up to us, and so. Yeah, when these things though they are part of life, but when they come about like that, it make us worry. Like we are experiencing now with our colleague Aliyu Masale, that which we are wishing speedy recovery. And so, that's just very, very much important that you are back on your feet and we are here together as a team to do the people's work, to inform our people. So let us bring on Solomon, the We Nation man. Solo, good morning. Solomon, are you there? Okay, so I hope he will come up later on. But that is very important that you are back, Jenny Pesima, and it's very, very much important that we are here together. This time, to discuss some other issues pertaining to our country. A couple of things have been happening in country. We are witness a lot of things in country. Just this gone time, the former president was at the mosque somewhere around the Nipple Street area there. I attended that program, and he was making mention or he stressed out the importance of religious tolerance and also peace among Liberians. So despite the political tension, other things, he stressed out the issue of reconciliation and all these kind of things. So, things have been happening in country, and we will be looking at what have happened. I follow Costa, Henry Costa, a very, very, fire-burning young man.
Solo is back now.
Okay, I think we get Solo. Solo, good morning.
Good morning.
I think you have to check your system, Solo. Good morning, Solo. Yeah, check your system. We are not really getting you. I don't know what is happening, but we are not getting you here. So you need to check your system there so that we can be able to get it clear. Solo, are you there? Yeah. So I really don't know, but everything is set up here. I really don't know why we are not getting you from your end there, but everything has been set up here. Okay, so I don't know. Just check your system there because everything is set up here. Can you speak a little bit? Let me see. Wow, I really don't know what is going on. Yes, I really don't know what is going on, but we have set up everything here.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes. I think the problem was from your end. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have my mic muted. Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Well, good morning to you. Welcome back. I'm glad that you recovered from whatever the condition was, cold. But good morning to you guys, and good morning to Mama Liberia, and not forgetting We Nation, and of course those beautiful countries that I adopted. Maybe I'm going to extend to maybe Sasta is in which country now? Grand Cru?
Yeah, Grand Cru. Yeah, you just covered the entire southeast.
So I would just cover
Yeah,
it.
that's what you do. And sometimes we move over to Grand Cape, where Jenny Pesima, you from Grand Cape, right?
No, my mother.
Okay, your mother. Okay, yeah. So you go to Grand Cape,
I will adapt them one by one.
Okay, yeah. That's
Yes.
very important. Yeah, that's very important.
But
And
it is good to be on this morning. I didn't work last night, so waking up early this morning was a battle to get up. But
Okay.
I made it.
That's good. All right, so that's important. So for those of you who are playing the King's cash giveaway, keep playing, because any moment from now we will be looking at our dashboard to see as to whether we have reached the threshold, so that we can be able to give the first 5,000, to our first lucky winner here on the program. So keep playing. *799 *24 hash is the code with just 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents USD. You can stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars with other prices. All right, so just keep playing. So there were a lot of things, as I was saying, during the weekend. Henry Costa, as usual, he went live and he was able to discuss other national issues and making some other recommendation to the president that he should be able to take urgent action with these recommendations. In his belief, according to Henry Costa, the reason why he's calling on the president to take this decision is because at the level, the justice minister is one of the persons that Costa is calling for his immediate dismissal. Because in the mind of Costa, the justice minister has failed to carry out his duty as justice minister. And according to Costa, by now the justice minister should have ensured that the former finance minister, Samuel Twe, the former president, George Manewia Finabono, and other past government officials, by this time, they should be behind bars. According to Costa, when he and the current president, then opposition, political leader of the United Party, when they were in opposition, when they were talking about their rescue mission, these were some of the things, these were some of the recommendations that they made to the president. That when you take on state power, whether it is done through the legal process of our country or not, ensure that the former president, George Weah, goes to jail. So these things have not happened. Costa, in his mind, believes that the justice minister is not working and he is not up to the task to be a justice minister of our country, because we are and other former government officials are not in jail by now. They are not placed behind bar through the Junko justice system. But let us listen to what Costa has to say, right? Let our people be able to get, Jenny, let our people be able to get a fair appreciation exactly what we are talking about. Listen, fellow Liberians, let's listen to our man, our brother. Let's listen to him.
I want to say it publicly, Mr. President, when I campaigned for you for 5 years, when most of the people in your government were not around, when we coined the phrase rescue mission, we championed, we promised that we would hold the people of the past accountable, that holding them accountable was one of the primary things on your agenda. We said we would do that, Mr. President. Your Minister of Justice is not up to the task. You don't win an election after you've promised to prosecute people for blatant corruption, widespread corruption, and then you make a Minister of Justice that you don't even know. That Minister of Justice was recommended by the Liberty Party. He's a Liberty Party man. He was recommended by Yuli and Delon. That's their guy. I'm sorry, he's not doing a good job. He's not doing a good job. He's not up to the task. Mr. President, you don't owe Oswald Twe anything. Oswald Twe is a laid-back type of lawyer. He is not the kind of lawyer to hold people to. He has his law firm. He's thinking about his future. He's going to go back to his law firm. He's thinking about his own. You need a fiery, professional lawyer to get to work. asset recovery is dead. They came here chasing Finabono's Texas. Finabono got millions of dollars, and you chase those papi solos? It's disappointing, Mr. President. It's very disappointing. And your base is very unhappy with
Okay. We don't need to go to that other one. I think our people have listened. Branel B. Compton, thank you. From Sino County that he's following us. That's good. I shared a live video. So you listen to Costa. Because in Costa's mind, the reason why, he supported the president, among other things, is to ensure that whether through the legal process, just to ensure that the former president and other government official who, according to him, who he perceived to be corrupt official, should go to jail by now without following the legal procedures. Without following the legal procedures. Costa, I know you mean well for the government. Like you stated the last time that you want for this particular government to succeed. That which is a very good thing. Because if the government succeeds, it will be a plus for our country and for the future of this country. But these things should not be based on sentiments. You made mention of the Samuel case. The particular case is before the court. And when a case is before the court, you don't expect the justice minister Acosta to look at the justice assistant or probably the chief justice, whosoever person, and say, no, you don't need to preside over the case. Let those people go to jail without having due process in court. That's not how justice operates. That's a drunken justice system, Costa. Around here, we saw what happened. People arrested you in this place, and other people were impacted with you. They condemned that. So that's why you're expecting to happen. And that's the reason why, because these are people who have been advancing the president beyond the scene. That's the reason why you saw when the president took over, and Jenny, you saw the arbitrary arrest of people in this place. That's the reason why those people that were even holding the tenure position, they were going after them. Because these were the people that were advancing the president. Costa, if you mean well for this particular government, going after opposition figure will not make this particular government to succeed. If you think you want for the government to succeed, then you should be speaking about the issue that has to do with the 14-year-old little girl that was raped. This particular issue that seems to be compromised by the police RG, who over the period of time are taking the role, of a counselor, who have been backed, who have been backing the former, the suspended, deputy minister. These are things you should be talking about. These are things you should be talking about. But if you think that because the justice minister has not taken a decision to handcuff the former president, to drag it in the street and put him behind bars, if you think that's the reason why you think the justice minister is not working, then that is not a good fight. Then you don't mean well for this country. Look, like we said, at certain point in time, a Jenny Persimmon, as a dancer, when you are dancing on the stage, you should watch your steps and know when to retire from the stage. Look, Chief, there were a lot of people who admire you around here. There are a lot of people who admire you around here. But you have lost it with your level of inconsistency. Everyone knows. Only a few handful of people who don't understand your tactics to get relevant with back whatsoever thing you are saying. Costa? You know what happened in this country under the regime of the former president. You say a lot of things. You said you did all sort of things around here that breach our law, that even warrant your arrest. You ran away. You left this. You left from here. You came back. Nobody go after you. So why will you be instructing the president now to dismiss the justice minister because he has not prosecuted, illegally prosecuted people who you perceive to be corrupt people in your mind? In your mind. So you stress a very great point again. When you talk about the issue of the yellow machine, these are things you should be talking about. People like Mamaka Berete. Go to the Freeport there, your own man Seku Dukle. These are things you should be talking about if you want for the government to succeed. If you want for your dependable Oku to succeed, these are things you should be talking about. Not to be telling the president to dismiss the justice minister because he has that handcuff where, he has that handcuff Tue, he has that handcuff Finabono, and the rest of the people you said they were corrupt or they are corrupt. No. That's not how you seek justice. That's not how you seek justice. And so very quickly, keep playing the King's Cash giveaway. As we told you, we are giving out 5,000 to lucky winners, and we will be checking our dashboard any moment from now so that we can see as to whether we have reached the threshold, so that we can be able to do our draw and give our money. So very quickly, Solomon, that said, you listen to Costa calling on the president to immediately dismiss the justice minister in his mind, who has not prosecuted where in other people. Let's get you. Why you say on this? After that, then we'll come back to Jenny Persiman.
Well, that is one of the good things regarding freedom of expression. People can say anything they want to say to gain relevance. It is left with the Liberian people. It is left with the opposition to understand those things and go beyond. Costa is somebody who talks, got a loud mouth. And in Liberia, once you have a loud mouth, you speak beautiful English, people think you are the best person. The naked way the man can speak, sir. They even when you wear good clothes or you drive a good car, the man can't say when you see it. That's how you can win them over. We are in a very, very, very gullible, dangerous a country. When I say dangerous country, our level of reasoning, our level of comprehending things, very, very different. So those are some of the things. Costa is an opportunist. Wherever he thinks he can get his daily bread or get his free money, that's where he goes, because he doesn't want for it to be like illegal money. Of course, when Sendwave was trying to get customers in Liberia and other part of Africa, because of Costa a loud mouth, you were able to be a representative, so that people that will sign up through him, he will be able to gain from them. So he always used those kind of, that's a business strategy. Don't get me wrong, but we know that people like Costa, people like the Liberian people getting to know him. Again, he will speak if you want to gain relevance. When he couldn't get his way from Omer Bakai, because he has lost his temperament. He had spoken like an idiot, which I don't think he is. So people decided to frown on him. And then the next thing to do was to come and dance with President Weah so that he can gain some relevance, and did that some sort of reconciliation and things like that. People who don't understand him, they know that the guy is an opportunist. So President Weah said, all right, this guy who been cursing me and all this stuff. So He want to come on my side to gain relevance. Of course, somebody who understands Liberian politics, the country, President Weah, open-handedly welcome him. Now that he wants to gain relevance again, so that people can even listen to his show, he's looking for attention. And those are some of the things. If this justice, in fact, I agree with Costa in the sense that this justice minister is not working.
Okay.
If the justice minister was working, what happened, what been going on, it was not going to happen like that. Number one, when Key started cursing people and other people said that this is bad for the country. What did they do? The legal team of the president, they said they decriminalized cursing as crime. So Key could not be put in jail or arrested for that because certain things that used to be crime have been decriminalized. So because of that, the guy didn't do that. When it comes to rape, people that are in this government, crimes such as rape being decriminalized, so they don't persecute them. All of the things that they are doing, what the same Costa, who were talking about presidential flat. He does not need to build all of those things. And where the money coming from? If the justice minister was somebody who was not biased, you were going to say, look, we need to look into this some of these things. The justice minister, there are a lot of things going on. The justice minister controls the police, the entire police. They work under his jurisdiction. All of the illegal stuff that the police is doing. If the justice minister was doing his work, some of those things were not going to happen. For police officer to look at somebody who is physically challenged, the one that people call the handicap, whether blind people and all those stuff, for their civil right of protesting, for police to handle them like that. If the justice minister was working, those things was not going to happen. So I agree with you that this justice minister is now working according to the dictates of the law. He's not following the law. And if they want to have one system of justice, and Costa will consider that as not working, then Costa himself will be in jail because there are other stuff that he has done in the country that somebody can bring up. And if this justice minister meant well, that he himself should be facing the rule of law, all kinds of things going on in the country. But Costa is saying this: election time is coming. The government want to use somebody with big mouth so that they can gain relevance. Costa in his life has never met with Kun, the Vice President Kun. It was just recently they started bringing him on board because they want to use his mouth. Have in mind, Conton, that we have about 2 years to election, or maybe less than 3 years to election. So you will see those kind of things coming up so that they can start gaining ground. But the legal, including the president himself, they're not working, they're not following the law. So anybody who is not following the law, whatever they are doing is illegal, and they will do the jungle justice. They will do all of those stuff. Compton, have in mind that other countries that follow the constitution, other countries that follow the rule of law, other countries that follow the rule of the people, because governments are going to be by the people, of the people, for the people. Just recently, what we are hearing, that the government of the United States, they're giving other countries some sort of money so that they will be able to accept deportees. And if those people, they were not criminals, the United States government, this current government that I believe in so much, that I'm proud of, and I'm glad that we brought the Trump administration to power, they will not deport somebody like that. Whether you smuggle somebody here, that is a crime. In Liberia, it's a law that you don't do human trafficking. You don't do falsification of document to gain relevance. Those are criminal acts. And for the country Liberia to accept somebody who not even a black, according to the constitution, even though they may say, well, he's not coming to be a citizen, because we say only a Negro or Negro descendants should be a citizen, but they deported, or they are about to deport, or the government of Liberia agree for Garcia to be deported to Liberia. Okay, this person, uh, uh, he's not from Africa. He's not seeking refuge as a refugee, but for another country to take on a criminal that they deport, to say, okay, you take this country, we're going to pay you. We know that is wrong. And of course, I support the Trump administration, but we know that is wrong to impose such thing on countries. But again, they are not imposing. If you take the deal, look, we're going to give you this amount of money if you take certain deportees. And once you accept that, that's it. If the justice minister, if they were working, they would look at laws, they would look at things that would be in the interest of the country. And that's what I see. I was listening to Costa the other time, and I said, you know what, let me not waste my mind and all of that, talking about, oh, well, he is the guy that did not go to the promised land. Then a promised land. It was the other guy, Waterspoon. That Waterspoon was the one who went to the promised land because he was mad, and then because of his party, he decided to forget about Buakai and what have you. This young man is somebody that is desperate, in need of something, relevance, position in a country. You will see all those stuff. So for me, I'm not deterred. What these people are doing, somebody will come and say all kinds of things, so that sedition will come from other their safer way of doing things now. That the president of the Republic of Liberia, who is the political leader, or former president of the Republic of Liberia, who is the political leader of CDC, they're trying to push buttons that will make them to get angry, and then they will do something, and then of course that will make the CDC party to be banned, because they're looking for that. Once they ban the party for whatever reasons that is constitutionally backed, you will see CDC will not be able to run. They've been doing that in previous government, previous political parties in Liberia. Most of the parties were banned by NDPL. Some of those parties were banned back then by the big elephant, the True Party. So that is not an exception. They're just looking for a point for CDC to go, to follow their rhythm and start dancing with their beat. Then you will see that's what they're trying to do. It's good for our Liberian people to know, but Costa, he has lost his relevance. It's like a salt, but I would say when a salt has lost its flavor, it is just trodden on a foot. So the kind of person that the Liberian people thought Costa was, it is not like that. He's a salt that has lost his saltiness, and he's trying to gain relevance. So that's all I have to say about the brother. He's a young man, but the brain is not working the way young men are supposed to work as a saver young man. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your own analysis on this particular topic. Let's now cross over to Jenin. Jenin, you listen to Costa. What's the take on, his call for the dismissal of the justice minister in regards to his alleged failure to ensure that people he perceived to be involved into corruption are placed behind bars? What's the take on this?
Well, I listened to Costa, and what I deduced from everything that he said, disappointment and bitterness. Because when he first stated, this man is not even from the Unity Party. He's from the Liberty Party and all of that. So I said, okay, this man is bitter. That he has been there, according to him, he has been fighting. He said he one of the persons that stood behind Joseph Boakai till the very end of it all. And then he expects to have positions that other people are having, and so that bitterness is there. But to tell you the truth, Costa is this kind of person who is outspoken, and we actually admire him, a young ambitious, guy who wants to reach to where he wants to reach. But the thing is, he's not able to use the right route to get to where he wants to get. So every other time he makes a lot of mistakes, right? So if you want to talk about people, committing crimes and people betraying and all of those funny things he keeps saying, if Joseph Walker will have to cut him off, because so many times he betrayed the very Joseph Walker. But the reason for which he decided to let him go and still bring him closer, like I said, he's outspoken. And then they are going to use him to get what they think they can get from the Liberian people because of their gullible, behaviors. So, there are things we expect from Costa, better things from him. Because every time something happens and he feels that he should be there, life doesn't work that way. Those people he's speaking of from the past regime are cases that are ongoing. You don't expect things to happen the way he wanted. Things should happen the right way. Those people have already been brought to the justice system, and they are going on with investigations. So you're not going to get up one morning because you're outspoken or because you feel that you can talk to half of the Liberian people and they'll be able to walk with you. But like you and Solomon said, he has lost his relevance. There are a lot of people who doesn't even listen to him. Once he comes out and talk, they just laugh and say, this is a very big noise and all of that. Like we were talking about trying to explain to him better how the justice system works, the functions of the justice minister. So he's not going to make any unilateral decision because he feels that he's the justice minister. There are other things they should do. And this government, there are a lot of things happening in this government that have been swept underneath the rug. And maybe they decided to do it because this is the decision of the leadership. So if you come out today and you just based on the past regime as though they are the ones that committed all the crimes, everything or anything you Costa thing that happened in the past regime is even worse this time.
Okay.
There were high promises made by the president that he did not even keep his word. Not 1% of it he did. That's because there are processes. When you come to power, like let's say for example, you have this girlfriend and you met her today and told her, I'm going to buy your car, I'm going to do this, do that, as though by the time you get into the relationship, you think it's working like that. No, it has to take time. But then they made the Liberian people, the masses, to understand, we can make it happen. And look at where Liberia is today. People are crying, people are dying for no justifiable reason. The health sector and everything, even the educational sector, everything is messed up. The George Weah is speaking ill of today. He did a lot of things. One of the biggest hospitals we have in Babalu was built under his regime and by him. But Liberian leaders got one attitude in them. Once they were not the one that started this project, they don't want to be a part of it because they don't want to share the glory with anybody. They leave that project undone. They turn their back on it and start another project they know they will not complete. And that's why Liberia has continued to remain, one unfinished project. So Costa has to go back, I listen to him dismissed. He himself needs to be dismissed. You don't come out and just say things you want to say all because you want people to see you and know you that, this man got sharp mouth. Joseph Boakai is one person who reads between the lines. Y'all say y'all confused. I heard him when he said, Joseph Boakai is older. He's the kind of person that can make the difference in Liberia. He does these things and all of these things. And now this Joseph Boakai came today and saw him as nothing and turned his back on him and decided to even take people from other parties that is hurting him right now. He's coming out and pinpointing these things to save them. Anything, there's a parable the old people always say, something that this old man sees sitting, the child will climb in the tallest tree, will not see it happening.
You climb the greater tower, the tallest tower, you cannot see it.
So why is it that you went to him and told him this is it, and he decided not to implement them? Because he knows it is not right. That's not how it works. That's not how government works. And he saw that Costa wasn't mature to be a part of a government. So that's why they kept him on side. He came the other day, he said a lot of things about Kun. And Kun breaking him over, he feels that, oh no, I'm this, I'm that, and leave me. That's not you. You are something that people want to use to get what they want. So let me rest here. continue.
Thank you, Jenny Pessima, for your thoughts on that. And keep playing the Kings a cash giveaway. Our colleague Aliu Masale just joined us. Let me now bring it on so that we can be able to get his own thoughts on this issue. Aliu, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, Jeanette.
Good morning, Aliu.
Thank you for recovering speedily. Good morning, Stephen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Simon. Good morning, Mama Labira. This is Ali Masale. Glad to be here this morning. Yes, this is a fascinating discussion this morning. Like everybody said, Costa has been relevant. This guy is an opportunist. And this is why I refer to these people as political hustler, or sometimes even call them political prostitute. They are just here and there. This the man people said they wanted him to replace or they list Sylvester Grismy. You see, you can even say get this man to say, oh yeah, he's the right person to replace Sylvester Grismy. And when he talk about these are things they talk in the back, that when President Bakai was to take over to go after past government officials, which of course I, Aliu Masale, I support 100%. That whenever any government come, I want you to go to make sure you order the past officials how they spend the country resources. And which of course the CDC government people say, oh yeah, we did it. Other people say we didn't do it. And I was very much disappointed in my government because we said a lot that we were going to go after people. Because we said the government was corrupt, the Eddie and Bwaka government for 12 years. So when President Bwaka came, he started going after our past officials. I supported him 100% on that. But just that he was doing it selectively, and again, his head was already in the cookies jar. Because the moment they took over, they started with corruption. So he broke my wing. I was there, oh, they probably he has fought the whole team. Because you yourself, you can't. They not even say prayer, you start with corruption, then you go after these people. So it makes no sense. You see, and because as you know, Samuel Tue and others, they are now, their cases are in court, they have their lawyers, they are going back and forth. So I don't know. You can say they will just grab them and put them behind bar without any due process. They are following all the due process, and then when they are found guilty, and I will stand with the government, they should prosecute them. Yes. I will stand with the government when it comes to that. Because this is the only way Liberia is going to go forward. When you are elected and when they appoint you to government official position, is to serve the country. You didn't go there to enrich yourself. As I will always say, in America here, our government officials, we hardly regret them going to the White House there to go and represent us, our governors, our representatives, our senators. These people go there with the mindset of changing the lives of their people within their constituents. But in Liberia, it's opposite. Our people go to improve their life instead of our life. And when we appoint people in government, when they go there, they go to improve their life. So this is why I always am in support of the economic crime code in Liberia. I'm not interested in war crime code. Because we don't want people to be dragging our country into poverty all of the time. When you get minister, you get director, they only there to steal. Everybody know that government job is a lucrative job that everybody want to get. So when I see government going after past officials, I will always support that. But unfortunately, Joseph Baka, he frustrated me because he's more corrupt, 10 times corrupt now than even my administration. You like it or not, I don't care. That's how I feel, and that's how we see. And it's glaring. Everybody can see it happening. Okay. And party Liberia, the Constitution, they had to work on the Constitution. They had to do some amendment. They had to do some changes in that Constitution. We say when you are a president and you wasn't impeached, you can even say steal whatsoever. When you leave power, they can go after you. They had to change that nonsense. And this is why our country continue to go backward. You see, people can come to serve the country and you come as a president, you continue to steal because you wasn't impeached, you will take millions of dollars. We have seen other countries around the world, their past presidents are behind bars. Why can't we change that nonsense from the Constitution and continue to do the same thing? That's the only way our country will go forward. When you come as a president, why they pay you, you should be satisfied with it and do what you're supposed to do. You see? So that he talking they should go after president. We are that one is just a bluff. This guy had nothing again to do in Liberia. And when he talking about the justice minister, yeah, as Solomon said, there are lots of things you did in that country that make you to run away. When they open those things today, you're saying you will go behind bars.
Behind bars, of course.
When you did it, you escaped, you left the country, you went through
Yeah.
Sierra Leone, they wanted you there.
The point in Khartoum. Yeah.
Yeah. Sierra government say one day make him here for rescue a team, we can't send him back to the country, it will be against the law. And how we were behind President Boakai for turning that guy over to the junta government in Guinea. And that's how he came back to America. So when they open these cases today, you're saying we'll be behind bars because you dated and undermine the peace and stability of the country at that time. And when we're talking about the justice minister, just as Solomon said, the justice minister had to do her work, or else the president, because the justice minister, I think, is the only person that can agree and disagree with the president.
Definitely.
So what happened in King John today? What the justice minister did in that case? See the amount of police brutality that going on. See how the police killing people in that country. Nothing is happening on this thing. Quite recently, we saw people who are physically challenged, people with disability. So how they were manhandled by the police. What have the justice minister done in this thing? Nothing. And last day, or just what Solomon said, when it comes to this guy sending him to Liberia, this I think the justice minister can disagree with the president. Not because the government got money, not because the government doesn't have contact, and they're doing everything just to get money, and the money they even getting, it is not making no impact in the lives of the Liberian people. It's only themselves. Why you think America President Trump couldn't send a man to some of the NATO alliance country? Why they couldn't send him nowhere but Liberia? And I listen to people saying, Liberia signed treaties with America, we should know our relationship and our foreign policy. So Liberia had to work along with the Trump administration to carry on his foreign policy and things, to carry on his agenda to make America great again. Why Trump can work with President Boakai to rescue Liberia? Since President Trump took over, he's not making laws, but things that he promised we, the American people, the policy that he came with, he's making sure to implement them. What are the policies of the arrest agenda that they would say, oh yes, if you say you want to implement President Trump's foreign policy, then come with your own policy for your arrest agenda, let him help you implement them. But because this government had no contact, they're looking for money everywhere, they can do anything.
So they can do anything.
Sending that man to Liberia is not anything free. That though they say, oh yeah, we just sending him there. That money they are giving to the government. Definitely.
We are definitely.
Those things that guy did in the country, even Liberia, when you do it there, it's a crime. Who would just be in Liberia there? You go, you make a document for people, taking them from Guinea, Mali, Senegal, and bringing them into the country.
And
that this guy was doing here, bringing people here illegally. You see, in the country for them to get a document and other things. And today, they don't want to see him here. Why they can't send him back to your country? Why they can't send him to other countries? But only Liberia. Because why this government, they want the money. And you all know President Trump, you believe in trade. He's not giving that man to you for nothing. That's something when you accept the man will give you something. You see? And this is not good. And the justice minister, why can't you call the president attention? This is not good for our country. You see, and like this one time when we went for the convention, this is what I told we the sedition. Like Solomon said, we had to be focused. Let's see how we can recalibrate. Let's see how we can carry on our reconciliation and shouldn't be paying attention to people like Constantine. Because like Solomon said, people know that man get wild mouth, he can talk this and that. The people know they already feeling, so they need people like Costa to start talking now for them. So that 2025 they will get him again on that team, they be moving here and there, he be saying. So we the citizen, we just need to be focused and we shouldn't fall for those nonsense that these people they are up to. Let's see how we can reconcile among ourselves, and tomorrow we will be able to carry the message to the people. But the issue about Costa, we just wasting your time. But Unity Party, they are going to put all the money behind him because they need him back to come and do one more talking, and that cannot save them.
No, we have to erase these checkpoints, Aliu, because our society is a gullible society.
So much.
You know, when these things I talked about, like people that Costa comes on, you know, open your mouth and talk about these things, enter our people's ear. You know, our society is a gullible society.
We can talk about it, but we just talk about it, but we are not going to get.
No.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's
And-
why
and- and-
how
okay.
is relevant. It's not
Okay.
valid now. It's nothing.
What the thing is that I mean, Liberia, we are a very very peculiar people, like the Bible would say. We like to listen to those kind of people more than listen to the mere fact. Once the person can say this and say, yeah, the man can really talk the truth. The only reason I got attracted to Ellen Johnson Sirleaf back in the 80s and up to now, the only time I I was kind of disappointed was when they destroyed the former defense ministry over there to build ministerial complex. And I think that the ministerial complex should have been built in the country's capital city, that is in Bentor. We get a lot of free land over there to build those things instead of breaking down a building that costs millions of dollars. You use another millions of dollars to break it down. That was wasteful and things like that. So that was the only problem I have with the early administration. But we need to take those things into consideration. And when somebody speak, especially people that can speak those beautiful English, we need to rebut their statements and let our Liberian people know that
You are right.
who this person is, and this is why we are doing what we're doing. It is very important right now. People in rural Riverses or maybe rural Southtown that cannot really understand the language. They don't they don't know what is going on because we don't speak. We don't give them information in the language that they can better understand. So if somebody goes, oh, the man, you see the other man, he can speak real good. The man telling the opposition that they're doing this and so thing, then say, oh yeah, then the people just agree. So we need to inform our people to counter, rebut some of this stuff or buttress some of those stuff. So it's our responsibility as people of the talk show or of the media practitioner and things like that. So I agree with you guys. We need to speak against or for some of these things that we're hearing. People need to be informed.
Okay, thank you.
And one other thing is that the government of the United States, even right now, if you are here illegally and you go to them, say, look, I don't have the money, I want to go back. They will give you 1,000 plus for you to come. They will pay your way to come. So the government is doing everything possible to make that the illegal immigrants or migrants they are deported from here. And if you don't know where they come from, all you need to do is to see exactly which country will be able to take them, and you make the arrangement with them, they deal with them. If they accept, you send them. Look at the country who say no black person should be citizen, and all of that. That the same person is sending somebody who has never lived in that environment, who does not know the environment. They're going to send him over there. Who's going to be responsible for his accommodation? So these are some of the things that we're doing. Taxpayer money.
Definitely, and for that particular issue, I'm hoping that we will take a day, probably on Wednesday, Jenny, so that we can be able to look into that particular issue. You people are in the states that you know much about this FICU that have been accepted by the Liberian government. You know, according to them on a humanitarian basis. But we are going to look into that and other shady deeds he are involved into, for which he was sent here by the American government. We will look into that. So, but let's hear from our people on 0772.
Stevie, that thing it is a blatant lie. That's nothing a humanitarian issue.
Yeah,
That's going to Liberia. America is going to give the government money for that. Okay.
Yeah, but we know all these things.
That's a blatant lie.
We know all these things. I mean, we know them. You know.
That's a lie.
And they're going to reinstate the World Trade Center because that's what the guy is good at.
Yeah, so we know all these things. We know the government is doing that in exchange of money. We know about that. That's the reason why we will take a day to look into that, to make it a specific discussion point so that we can be able to make our people understand that when the president said you will dance with the devil, these are some of the things you were talking about. That Liberia is now.
Solomon, they are United Party. You're real professional instinct. You already know how to.
Oh yeah, we are very, very good. And when we pin it, we think that this is great.
Yeah,
you know?
yes.
So, professionally, diplomatically. How you can do it? Oh, humanitarian. Other people they sending them there, they giving them money. You're now for people to know they give you your money, so you're covered with humanitarian.
But that is not true. That is not true. It's not humanitarian.
Okay, all right. So let's go to the line and
it's a profitable humanitarian, a profitable one.
Yeah, 0772239933 0886304497 077780375. Yeah, Jenny Pesima, you can take from that line.
Good morning.
Good morning, Julius, and good morning, Stephen, to the country America.
Good morning.
My name is Linda Singh. I'm calling this morning for Stephen. Well, thank you for your talking point. No, I'm listening to poster. If my idea is like no one like that, they will not even listen to poster because you cannot take poster of you. Serious person, poster, these are normal people that spoil all your in the country. Poster now, it's not nice. So even follow. One just like grow up when you are a justice minister. The justice minister needs to go because the mission is simple. Justice minister after 12 in the last in America, but when it comes to that law and the proper reading that someone who comes about creating graduate, there is surprisingly today the issue of the capital building bringing call for the justice minister because when it's transmitted the issue of it of barrel. So he decided to go there on a clear note. But poster and a lot of law are for me. I don't even listen to poster and radio. I know that making on that and poster speaking my station and then to the best station and tapping God to miss it. Because I need poster will not say anything good. It's all better giving if I now need putting a party rebound for it push. So that it's gonna pay in the country. Thank you for putting me the time.
Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. Yeah, great. Go ahead.
Yes, Steve, to the issue of the Costa. We get here for Costa. But Costa, the political vote. They jump from door to door. So we get that for Costa. Costa has beaten men. Beaten men. Yesterday you were here, we are again. Then today again, it's a baka. So I really know what is Costa looking for. I really know. Okay, yeah, but I do what you told me. You want $2, $1, get that for
that. Thank you, Patience. Great. Let's get a person.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sister. How you doing?
I'm okay. Your name and where you call from?
Thank you. Let me say good morning to contact and all the panelists. This is the official state president for the Liberia movement. You know, WB. Let me say thanks for war. And what I want to say to Costa is that not only is the minister, but it's important to go.
It means well for the country.
Very good. So the brother is all violating the rule of law. If our people are very taking for job, military, no harm. Things are very going on in the people. The brother is saying that the brother needs to go to jail. And then we will be prosecuted because what he's doing is money out of violating the law of Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you. This other person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is from Brother Monaco. I think you can show.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope you talk to Costa. Costa about the Costa area and him be there. They don't only pretend with a hip hop and say go on the way they say they love it. But when you love it, you should prove it. There are a lot of things to prove that you love it. Yes, yeah, what else? Why is it talking about all day? They are very wicked. I am what I want to do. They love up on another day. People want to I can't get to listen to him to get on question for him. But I think what was it? For Lana, I want them a half when he landed a half for the whole video off.
Okay.
Because I think the only thing and I'll know that I put our photo to call the video off. I can 1 year I can get this upon I can get 5th. 1 year ain't talking 1 year. So I think it's for the show.
Thank you. What? That's all you that. Yeah, get that person.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Quantum.
Good morning.
Good morning, my sister. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call for my people from Uncle Spoon Hill, Winter Community, Quantum, and I knew a lot of my brothers in the States. Good morning to everyone. And thank you for the discussion on the topic on the discussion.
Okay.
Quantum, in my mind, people like Costa they have lost relevance in our political arena.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a man insulting President Weah for 6 consecutive years, and only President Weah to call him, then he come back, that's taking prison to President Weah, then after again he come back. This man has lost relevance. It is in my mind, but anything a discussion will be attaching value to him. Then you guys have the perspective of discussing. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. This other person, good morning.
Good morning,
okay, then you can call back. Let's get us other person. Janet.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Emmanuel King calling from Ravi Highway.
Okay.
You know, I heard Costa for last night. I look at the man for long. I say, you see him again? Great sitting in the great grass, sitting right there, sitting and parking Joseph Parker. Yesterday, the same man who said Joseph Parker was living with him, eating from his house, we carrying the hospital. We have all necessary documented proof that the man that today are talking about George Black. The man who was almost living with George Black. No, these people are not serious people. I heard that Joseph Parker said, I don't know this serious party, Joseph Parker said, yes, serious man. Because that man is a foolish man. Nobody got living to him. So the number for the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 077 223 9933 0886. That person.
Good morning.
Good morning. Channel, let me say good morning to Contour and to our brothers in the US. This is Edmond Carr.
Carr, go ahead.
I don't know. The men line is very bad. The audio is not that clear. Okay. Yeah, so I need to look at it. No, you know, Costa has lost relevance. And even with the Unity Party folk, so the way he wish he want to do it to reactivate his political base is to use President Weah to buy sentiment from the Unity Party people. That's all he's doing that. Definitely. Because it was not only 2023 he denigrated black guy. 2017 he referred to him as a dead man walking. So to come back to the black guy after winning the election, he know that he is not accepted by the guys anymore. He cannot be trusted. So to inevitably make a comeback, he decided not to use CDC, quote unquote, President Weah, so that the Unity Party people would be in sympathy with him. You know, when you talk about President Weah is corrupt, you need to be arrested and be beyond back. Is it an easy thing you're talking about? The very law that you are saying the justice minister has not respected and you should be dismissed. You are not also aware that President Bullhouse humility as a former president of the republic. So they just grabbing and locking beyond bar. Is it an easy thing you're talking about? Justice minister should be dismissed because he has not locked President Weah beyond bar of corrupt action? No. He's trying to make a comeback. So to even make a comeback, the only group of people that he think that he can use for now are the Unity Party people. That's all he's trying to do. He didn't run campaign for Unity Party. You have to reactivate President Black's political base when he was in opposition. Immediately, Nyomri Kanga was picked as running mate. You stay away from the Unity Party people. So you didn't want campaign for them. You brought Black back to life. That's what you did. But for you to say you're ready to campaign on these things, no. You are not part of the campaign team of the Unity Party people. So please, we should not identify this political joker. He cannot use us as a springboard to make a comeback. He lost. Then you just leave him with God. There's nothing that you can do because you must have some integrity. Okay. But there is no integrity. He was jumping around. He wanted to become the new Minister of State. And thanks be to God that Blacker listened to some of us because he could have been the one to overthrow Blacker. You resemble anybody that can become Minister of State? No. Nobody can trust you. You put everything outside about the old man. Okay? You still on the now thing about you. So to enable you now, reactivate all your political base, you want to use the Unity Party people now because when you say arrest President, we are not here that you can start talking because we need to be arrested and be put in. Say arrest the whole Liberia and put it beyond bar. Now President, we are alone. So come on, man. Liberia, we need to try. Liberia, we need to try. These guys are used up for a very long time. This is the time that I will sit and read between the lines.
Oh, yeah?
I'm considering my decision now to vote for any representative or senator in this country here. Rather to go for my own president, I walk away. You go, you stood in the line. You take 3 people in your hand. Senator, representative, president. You waste your time. And then when you get outside, they want to shake out of the blame on the executive. What happens then? We are jokers.
Thank you, Edmond.
So not try, man.
Thank you, Edmond.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Constance.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead. You are live.
Yeah, this is my water purple defender. I want to say good morning to King Solomon and I want to say good morning to my son Mataleti. I want to tell you something and Janet to the show. You know my children last night when I listened to Costa. Then I started thinking about 2005 for the charge of the political skill of this country that you won't be president. Where is they going through? Where solution they're going through? And then few days our leaders will open our arm will forgive people. They Costa sat on full essence last night. Talking all the things last night. My children, and they say you will make peace with somebody. You listen to look and see them. How you make peace with the person? But the only thing I want to say, let Constant go ahead. Constant they are normal. Because the Bible says something in Romans chapter 12 verse 11. He said, those that support evil, you will never depart from them. Let us continue it. When they arrested, when they arrested, they told Samuel 20 that they corrupt. They never saw the way coming out to defend. They went to court and their cases. So let us go ahead.
Thank you.
Go there. We in the country.
Let's go there. Let's go there. This other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle.
Good morning. Whenever you call, you walk away from the radio. You bring it down.
Good morning, Maria. Sorry.
Go ahead, ma.
I speak to my brother next to the Darfur and my mom, Jenna, Penny, Dad. Are you coming over, Mama? I fled you to come back today. Therefore, thank you. To my son, they put up on me and not taking to be on you on the last tomorrow they put on you to come back in power. But I listen to spoon and one of the table. One of the devil are fighting to their spoon. Show a talk show number. I get I will ask him if you have that girl. If we are foreign, he will tell me about it. Because I'm fucking hard to get it. They put a girl when you tell her to give it to you, they can say no. The kind of thing I want to know, talking about, we are so much in there to arrest and point behind your back. That baby, we are a baby like small petty car. All international communicated, we are you fool to go home and point behind in the pocket there. Then they say, oh,
thank you.
Thank you for your
Thank you. Let's get this other person. Thank you so much. Hello. Yeah, go ahead. You are live.
That my message.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Your money, your money.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. What are they say? What are they say? You started around here, what people? Pushing me, dressing me. You got it wrong. Nothing. You got it man. You got it man. You got it. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Your say, I'm Christian. That was he. Let's come around. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Though we are not getting it clear. Jenny? Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, good. Yeah, how are you, man? How you coming on?
I'm okay.
Okay, this is that Carlo. I'm calling from Township of West Point. For Township of West Point. Thank you very much for your particular program. I want to tell Henry Costa. Henry Costa, you know who is part of the laboratory? You know that person, we are all part of the laboratory. The piece that we join to it, and you can start and go and come out peacefully. You know that person, we are only part of it. That person, we are. All the nonsense that going on in the country, that person, we have because we won't move anywhere. So that we don't respect person, we are. We try that man. You Henry Costa, we try that particular man. We try it. You bow your first customer. I'm saying still straight for do more things that go. You don't know the head, you know. We don't want to talk. We want to talk. But we are going to talk to ourselves. So we want to talk. But now you try to move for all the carpet again, one kind of to be sure yourself to Alex go pro. Try it. Your people don't want that bro here. Maybe you don't want peace. You don't want peace. That bro want peace. That bro want peace. That one person we are. Everybody love person we are for people of peace. It is now so that bro peace. Thank you for the program. This is the kind of program. Thank you, Westwood.
Thank you, dear brother. And keep playing. The Kings Cash gave away *799 *24 hash. Is the code instead of chance to win for yourself 5,000 and other prizes. All right. So all you need to do with just $100 Liberian dollars, 70 cent USD, you stand a chance to win for yourself 5,000. So keep playing and let them more calls here on 0772239933 0886 304497 077780375. That's one for the women. That's the women line. You can call and make your own contribution on issues we are talking about here this morning. It's 10 o'clock. Thank you, Edward Yonda. Thank you, Matthew Chloplay. Thank you as well. You are following Ruth Boduo Bay, also following us there from the US. But let's get this person. Good morning.
Good morning, my son. How you doing?
Yeah, good morning, man. Sisi.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. General, how you doing, Mandela?
All right, 18, General 18.
Thank you.
They want me plow me they go on time. Mega say woo da.
I thank you for the truth. They say I have to pass on Matale Baka recently died for. He said it all. But we'll get the political wish card and we'll get attention. Anyone attention? We'll bring to the spotlight. For me, I call them Zogoniers and Bogoniers. I call them.
Okay.
Zopiers. I call them. That's what they do for la people. They lie to us and they kill the pastor. After they did it for la people now, they make you always break it, get a mouth door. And when you get for when I see the mouth door, 3 kilos, 2 people, la people. You see the point in the street protecting. After in the street protecting. You beat up people, you see that a good sound for you. It's not a good sound. But the first time said I open your warm up and say, oh, they should arrest our official because you not get no cream. If no cream, they get arrested people. They put on the import. What's the story again? That they should move the other man and this and that. No! They put on the import, you allow them to spend the money. Then making to the country, you go to a court and get for the court to fuck when they hold and start begging at the court. They will say, you go bring your power to go arrest them. As a course, you tell them things in the country, you run for you want to Twitter. They put in chicken basket. What about your own man on your camp? You start talking the man, the message, put in chicken by the case of Twitter. And for 10 years, oh, you can turn that for rescue, you have to go. You people, we have forget you, get that, and put you on the captain. And they can't forget about prosecute, we are. supposed to do work out like 3 or 4 money, it was a 2 years. Because 2 years time, there is some money in local country. That the people know about. You put them in one place, you go and find there, they will shoot you at the gate. You think I want time of daily for that? We ask people to get on the account or put a help for a daily on that the full money. But the people, even $100,000 for the party help follow. But some of the people for the help for the spend money. What for the head in the person for the help follow? To get them for. They even said, if you super, you have to post that. You also you thought that. The person get down for you. Because you put up Bonua. They get down for you. You put up Bonua. But no, you get down for you. Torso and torso. They leave on the highway. Nothing get a believe no more. Let me believe no more.
Okay,
believe in you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all you there. This person. Good morning. Hello. Okay, we are not getting you clear. Yes, so let's get that person.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Nito, good morning.
This is Stephen Conto and Jenny Pesima.
Okay, Stephen Conto, good morning, and Pesima.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta. I'm joining you in this show from Point 4 to be specific in Zimbabwe. So let me appreciate you for the show, but please give me a chance to do it different. Costa lean the water, lean the water, Costa lean the water, alligator swallow. Look, if they call me on transfer, you're all going to have the Costa. But now Costa is injured. Costa is supposed to be injured. Can you imagine Costa 8-hour morning June 7 protest? The June 7 protest, the money that we receive today, Costa don't be injured. Costa don't be partying. We're talking about how is supposed to arrest them. Let Costa carry part of where arrest them as well. Let you go where arrest them as well. When you bang out of party around how June 7 protest. Today, but you know, we don't know Costa that body there. I will argue all what we've been saying. I just want to tell Costa to me about it. I will argue. Look, Costa is not in charge. Can you imagine letter of people in Boga also knowing everything?
Yeah. Thank you, my dear brother. Let's show you there. We are already out of time. Yes, so I'm sorry, we are not taking any more call. Yes, so the solo, you listen to the callers. Let's just give you a minute so that you can close up.
Thank you very much, and many thanks to our callers. We all know Costa, the kind of person he is, and I think all the callers, we all are on the same path. That right now Liberia is graduating from those kind of behaviors. That the man, the naked way he speaks, or the naked clothes the man wear, or the naked car the guy get. That was some things I used to get some Liberians to side with people. But we are seeing how deceptive these guys are, especially Costa. We know that he's an opportunist, and the Liberian people, they are aware of that. So it is a good opportunity for us to discuss him, because he has lost his saltiness according to the scripture. He's good for nothing now. He cannot give any flavor to the Liberian people. For the Liberian people to say, well, this guy is really giving us flavor. He really preserving us. That is not what he is. We know that he's there to destroy the Liberian people at his own advantage. So I want to thank our callers and also those who commented in the comment box. So it's a good thing for us to flag some of these stuff. Liberia, anything can fly. You can sell anything in Liberia. So even if you sell Jorobo, somebody will buy it. Sell Jorobo and sugar, somebody will buy it. Somebody will like the Jorobo, somebody will like the sugar. So that's how Liberia is. So we need to continue to talk about some of these things for the betterment of our country and our people. Thank you very much. Yep.
Thank you. Okay. That's Solomon Bakari. Let's hear you, Jenna Pesima.
Yeah,
as we go.
Yeah, quickly, I just want to say we are not against justice. No one is above the law. Everybody should, be dealt with accordingly. But the thing is, you can have coal in your eye and then you're trying to tell somebody you got caught in your eye. So all we want for Costa to do is to make sure that he put his house in order before running outside there, and we will support anybody that falls victim or is wrong of anything allegation in Liberia. We will stand by the government so that justice can be served. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much.
Quickly, contra. There was a pharmacy called Pharmagy, Famiji pharmacy. I don't know whether it was on Ronald Street or Broad Street. I don't know whether that pharmacy is still existing. It was owned by a Ghanaian. So if that pharmacy is still existing, let me know.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah, they call it Pharmagy, Famiji.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
So as we go home, Janet, as you said, we are not against any form of justice. That if somebody has done wrong, that a person go through the due process. Our call here is that the issue of jungle justice, right? People like Costa, when he's being paid to denigrate other people, go after the former president, go after other government officials, then we will not we allow such thing, to penetrate, the atmosphere of our country, our border politics. That's the reason why we always stand strong to erect these checkpoints. To inform our people. Liberia is a gullible society. I don't mind these people. They are doing this because of XYZ reason. So it is just very important. I would like to say thanks to every one of you for your participation on the show today, and for every one of you who have followed us via our various social media platforms. By the special grace of God, Wednesday we will be here with another edition. Oh yeah, and so we are hoping to look at the Garcia, the American guy who has been sent to Liberia, who has been accepted by the Liberian government. The kickback behind the Liberian government accepting him. We will look into that, and some of the deals he's involved into in America there. Donald Trump said, "Oh man, we can't keep them man here." So there's a country called Liberia. Donald Trump has described our country in a very negative way the last time, that which I cannot say now. So Trump looked at it, he said, "No, but we have to send a man to Liberia." He make an attempt to other countries, but the people said no. With the type of record that people have, the type of man have, we cannot accept him. But when it came to Liberia, people say something behind it. People say, yeah, we accept it. So to fool the old man there in the market, they wrote big book, humanitarian, gesture, but we're talking about that on Wednesday. I'm Stephen Compton. Do have yourself a blessed Monday here from the nation's capital, Monrovia. Bye bye.